What are the parameters? Nothing but like what values you are entering through keyboard, those values should do the parameterization. Like username, password, first name, because using this username, password, using for the keyboard, we are entering. Like what is the data you are entering through keyboard, those values should do the parameterization. So it's clear, right? That one. So now we have the one more concept called correlation. Okay. So very important concept. Our major job will be this only because 99% is scripting. Finish means if you done for the correlation, your scripting is 90% is completed. So what is correlation? Correlation, I think that correlation can be used to capture the dynamic values which are generated from the server side. So like once script is generated, right, we will get for the some dynamic values in our script. Dynamic means what? Like user to user, the value will be changing. Dynamic means the user to user, the value will be changed. Like it is a launch transaction and this is the login transaction. Login transaction, you can observe everyone, user section is equal to value. This is the anywhere we are giving this value in our web tour script. So this is the web tour I recorded already. Okay. So anywhere we are giving this user section value in web tour. Otherwise, we'll see that application also. So your understanding point of view. Okay, this is the launch login, and here you are entering from the login. So in the login part, you are provided any user section value? Yes or no? No, right? So this value coming from the server side value. So this like why they are keeping this user section, some token IDs, this kind of will happen from the every login. Why they are giving for this means as a application security point of view, as a developer, he will develop from the like some section IDs. Because as a user, once you will log in, right, next time this value will be changed. The user section is equal to some 1, 3, 4, 5 is there, right? This is the dynamic value. So means what are the dynamic values in your script? All values we need to do for the parameterization. Before that, so what is the correlation? Everyone understand? Correlation nothing but what are the dynamic values will be there. We need to handle the dynamic value. So this is the coming from the server side. Okay. And apart from server side, we'll get from the manually also some application side also some dynamic values will be there. So we'll see this and you can click on flights and here you can observe drop downs will be there. So maybe I'm going to the Denver to London. Everyone also coming with me? Yes or no? I'm going to Denver to London. You guys also coming with me? No, right? Depends on the your requirement. You can select from the some different Los Angeles to Paris, or you can go to the Portland. Means user to user, this departure city, arrival city also it's changing. Yes or no? So
Yes.
application side, like these are the dynamic value. So what is the departure city and arrival city? Because as a user to user, these values will be changing. And arrival city also it is changing. And going to the departure date, return date. Already we know that. Date means what we can do? Date and time parameterization we can do. And after that, number of passengers. So means you are entering from the data like this. You are entering means we need to do for the what? Correlation. Sorry, parameterization. Now seating preferences, type of seat will be there. Maybe someone will be interest window, someone will be not interest window. So this is also user to user changing or not? Yes, right? So seating preference also one of the dynamic value and type of seat, business or first or coach. So if as a user to user, maybe is a who is a good economy, he will go with the business class or first class or means as a user to user, this value is changing. And after that, go to the continue and you can observe this is the departure date from Los Angeles to Paris. And you can observe this flight also as a user, maybe I selected Blue Sky Air 340. Everyone will select the same? No, right?
No.
Because
Yes.
depends on their time availability, depends on their cost, they will select from any one of this, right? Maybe he will select for the Blue Sky 340 or maybe it's a 343. What is the flight as per his convenient, he will select. Means as a flight also it is changing. Flight value also it is changing. So means that is also one of the dynamic value. Okay, click on continue. And after that, this all details you are entering. You are entering means what we can do? We need to do for the parameterization. So this all values we are entering through keyboard. So that is why we are doing for the these all values will be parameterization. Continue. And finally, ticket booking is completed. Our business flow is up to this ticket booking only, our business flow. So now we are identified, right? What are the values you are identified? First will be session ID. Yes, right? This is coming from the where? Server side. Server side dynamic value. Okay. So next, we seen from the departure city, departure and arrive also. And next, we seen the seat type and preferences. Yes, right? Seat type and seat preference. And fourth one, flight value, nothing but so flight will be changing. So for this script, we are identify that these all values will be dynamic values because as a user to user changing. So that is why those are dynamic value. It's clear, everyone? So now coming to the point. First one, correlation, nothing but correlation can be used to capture the dynamic value which are generated from the server side and assigned to the application side. We need to handle that one. So what is the correlation? How many ways we can do correlation? Means we can do for the manual correlation and auto correlation. So manual correlation means what? As a manually you are doing, that is the manual correlation. Auto correlation means automatically we are handling from the like automatically. So like how do we can do for the manual correlation in our class, right? In correlation concept, we can see the how do we can do for the auto correlation, we'll see. So first will be manual correlation process. So this is the somewhat different from the parameterization. Okay, it's a very important concept. Our major work will be this. Okay, so manual correlation process. So what is the manual correlation process? Means first step. So find the dynamic value in script. Okay, in our script, first thing what you want to do for the manual correlation means find the dynamic value in our script. Second point, okay, find the dynamic value left, we can call it as a left boundary and right boundary. Okay, and third one. Next, find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary, and we have to write from the sum function where to write the function. Okay, and fourth point, substitution. So if you done these 4 steps, your manual correlation will be completed. First thing, find the dynamic value on script. Already we find the dynamic values, right? How we find? Through application by seeing also we are identified. Okay, we need to do for the first value what we identified, user section value, we need to do for the correlation you are already identified. Means first point is completed. Only not only this, already we are identified user section, and as same to the I come to here departure city and arrival city and seating preferences and seating type and flight details. This is the outbound flight value. So these all details we are identified. Now identification is completed. Next step what? Next step what? Find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary. How to find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary means first will be copy the dynamic value. So user section dynamic value, this is right. You can copy the dynamic value first thing. Okay. Control C, you can copy this. And after that, go to the output window. Go to the output window. In the drop down, we need to select from the code generation and click on the control home, nothing but starting line. Okay. After that, here search box will be there. You can paste from the dynamic value. And here we have the find next will be there. You can click on that. So you identify the dynamic value. So this dynamic value, what we need to do? We need to find the dynamic value left boundary and right boundary. So, okay, you can copy this entire value first thing. Okay, we'll find the, okay, sorry. Again, go to the control home. If you miss this like right, you can come to N, you can search again, it will come. Okay, now you can take from the this entire line, okay, copy, okay, keep it in the notepad. Okay, just paste this. Now, what is our step? Find the left boundary, right boundary, right? So, somewhat will be this. Font size we can decrease. Okay. So now this is the we identified. What is the dynamic value? First thing, this is the dynamic value. Okay. What is that? After user section is equal to value is equal to onwards, up to that some ZCF is our dynamic value. Why we are calling as a dynamic value means user to user, this value will be changing. User to user, this value will be changing. Means if you not done the correlation, what will happen means your script will be fail. If you not done the correlation, because first time you are replied, what will happen? This value will be changing. Second user is came, again this value is changing. Means you are doing the login, but this value is changing. If you not handle, your script is will be failed. So I will show that also. For example, now we can see here, we need to write from the validation point. Like this page exactly, you can observe, just you can trigger now, it is showing for the pass only. But really it is pass or not, we don't know. How will we know means we need to do the some validation points. See, your script will be pass. Your script will be pass. Now you can see, go to the replace summary, your script will be pass. But exactly it is login or not, we really we know? We don't know, right? Actually, it is showing for the script to pass only, but really it is pass or not, we can see now. Okay. Like we can add from the one validation point as a login. Okay. Like what is that function means some web reg and find is the function of the validation point of view. For here, what you need to do means you need to give for the comma and last is the one of the argument and give from the close. And the double colon place, right? You need to give from the text is equal to, you need to provide from the login after enter from the username and password means successfully happen means what happen if you click on login it is going to the this space. So in this space you need to take from the any static text of this. Okay, in this space like it's a welcome or using anything you can take. For example, I'm taking from the welcome. So means after login means you need to come to this page. You are exactly your script is pass or fail means definitely we need to give from the this validation point. Now we can save this. Now we'll execute. Really it is going to that page or not, we can observe. See, your script will be fail. You can observe, you can see everything. So if you got error, right, you can see the in output window, we can see is text is equal to welcome not found in the web break file. Like means this page is not going. Our application will be there in only this page. It is not, login is not successfully done. That is why what will happen? It is throwing an error. Okay. Why? Because so we have the some dynamic value will be there in our script. If you not handle this, your script will be always it is fail. How many times you can execute, your script will be fail. So that is why very important point from the correlation concept. Each and every dynamic values, how many dynamic values in our script? Okay, for example, our script contain 10,000 lines. For that 100 dynamic values will be there. We need to handle the 100 dynamic values also. That is why we are doing for the correlation. So now see, now we'll come to the again here. Now first point, find the dynamic value is completed. After that, find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary. How to be identified? Go to the code generation and we are selected for that and you are copy pasted. Now find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary. So now come to here. You can give from the left boundary equal and right boundary is equal. So now what is the dynamic value? This is the dynamic value, right? This is the dynamic value. Dynamic value left text contain left boundary, right text contain right boundary. So after this is the left boundary up to everything, right? Can take from the this is the left boundary, copy and paste it. And right boundary after this, right, this is the right boundary. You can control C and you can paste it. Right boundary. Okay, now this step is completed. Find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary. Everyone understand? Find the dynamic value left boundary, right boundary. Next, where to write the function means we need to write from the one function, because we need to keep from the this LBRB in that function. So what is that function means? Correlation function web underscore rect underscore save underscore param. Okay, and after that we need to give from the arguments parameter name comma LB comma, okay, and double colon RB comma last. So this is the syntax. First thing, parameter name. Which value we are doing? User section, right? You can give for the that name only can provide. Like last time we are done from the username is you are given username param. Same thing you can do from the what value you are doing. You can give as a parameter name is user section. We are doing for the correlation. You can give as a CORR underscore COR. That is the parameter name. And after that left boundary. Already we know the left boundary. Right boundary also we know. So you can copy paste from the left boundary, Control C, Control V. Sorry, enter left boundary. You can copy in the middle of the double colon. Okay, and after that right boundary also you can copy in this double colon place. You can give from the right boundary. Now everything is done. Just now you can copy Control C. Now next point, where to write the function. Where we want to write the function is a very important thing. So like where we identify this in this login page only we are identifying. So function immediately we don't write from the within the dynamic value above. We need to write from the, for example, we have this snapshot T2. So don't write from the immediately of the T2 above. We need to write from the one step above. Like T2 means about T1 above you need to write. Like above T1 one like code is generated, you can observe this is the snapshot T1. So means you need to write from the here. Above you need to write. Just already copied, right? You can paste it. Okay. Now next step. And colon also we have. And here one more thing will be there. If you come here and this double colons is there, right? Actually, Loadrunner don't know from the this double colons. Why? Because this double colon is coming from the script only. So, but Loadrunner will be don't know what is this double colon. That is why we need to give for the slashes. Where is the double colon is coming? You need to provide from the slashes. If you go here and you can observe LB is equal to input hidden equal to before you need to provide from the black slash, and after that hidden also n before we have the one more double colon, and name is equal to, after that one more double colon, and user section after that we have one more double colon, and value equal to we have one more double colon. But here you can observe when we are written from the syntax also we are given from the within the double colon, but that is we can't consider. Only what value is coming from the script, right? Up to that only we need to double colons will be there. We need to give for the black slash. And RB also same way. RB also you have any double colons will be there, not there, you can check. See, after equal you have the double colon, you can give for the slash. So now you can observe your last is the every time if a syntax everything is good, it could be green color. So if you see, you can remove this, you can observe your script parsing is failed, means some syntax will be missing. So if you give from the this slash, okay, then okay, Loadrunner will be understand, okay, this is the fine syntax. So now function also we are written where to write, and final will be substitution. Substitution nothing but, so this user section core is there, right? You need to replace from the how many times will be there this user section value, in that place you need to replace, like you can click on Control H. Okay, and here we need to give from the in that dynamic value place, so like curly brace, open curly brace, and after that parameter name, what is the name you are provided, and end the curly brace, and find next. Okay, see now it is a find, and you can click on replace, and again we have anything you can check this, so no more matches from these values. Okay, means replace is also substitution also done. So this is the one value correlation is completed up to this 4 step. Now what we can do means we can execute. So before execute, we can check from the runtime settings and the logs. You can see the okay external logs para substitution will be there. That's fine. Just you can now execute. See, last time is your script is failed, right? Now is your script is pass or fail also you can observe. See, now script is pass. You can see here in output window, you can see here, say saving parameter user section is equal to 4. So now we can copy this value. Really, this is the dynamic value or not, you can identify, means you can copy this, and what value it is coming from the script, right? This is the script value, right? You can, this is the, we are getting from the output window, like now it is generated. This is the last time one, you can give here. So this to this is changed or not, can observe. After replay the script, it is changed or not?
It's changed.
Okay, that is fine. Again we'll execute. Again it also it is changed or not, we can observe. Means using the boundaries, we are capturing for the dynamic value. So means in the dynamic value, whatever it may become, it is we are able to capture using for the boundaries. Now you can copy this. Again, I'm executed. Can go here. Again, you can copy this. Next time, you can observe. This is change or not?
Yes, change.
Means user to user, the dynamic value is changing. Dynamic nothing but its value will be changing. If you not handle this, your script will be fail. Now you can observe your script is successfully passed. If you given from the validation point also, we are given login part is the validation point. Okay, that we can discuss more also for this when we come to the validation point. Now just you can observe validation point text is equal to welcome. So means your login is successful only. This is the function is passing. If you go to the here and you can will check exactly this is pass or fail also we can see. You can observe web break find is started and it is a registered function web break find is successful means it is pass. For example, if you not done the correlation, your script will fail. So you can observe maybe you are not done. Just I'm commenting. Again, you can execute. See, immediately it is fail. Can go to the output window. You can see text is equal welcome not found. So that is why correlation is a very important concept. Like how many dynamic values in our script, you must do the correlation. So this is the entire one value only correlation. Now we need to find the already departure city, area city, right? All values we need to do for the same way. So this is the process. Anyone have any doubt for this 4 steps?
No.
Right, everyone
No.
good? Shiva?
Yes, sir. As Karan, we have to write the code in itself in the script.
Sorry?
Actually, you're writing the left mode and right mode value
Okay.
here, but when coming to the action, we have to write there about the
Yes, we need to write.
value.
Yes, see, we need to write from the function web break say param, and this is the parameter name, nothing but what value you are doing, and this is the LB, already we are provided RB and last.
This code must be have to give by us.
Yes, we need to give. If you not give, right, how you are done correlation not, we don't know, right? So you can observe,
Okay,
you are not given, we are commented this, if you executed, your script is failed.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
When we have to retake the value from the action part only.
Yeah. You can just rejoin everyone. We'll connect and we'll discuss a few things and we'll close for the within 10 minutes. Okay. Otherwise, everyone is fine. Then we can go to close and we'll meet tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, we'll meet tomorrow. You
Yes,
guys can practice.